The new iPhone is out, and as you know, people are obviously not happy with it.
On Tuesday, Apple unveiled their latest iPhone. It's called the iPhone 15. And what's the big headline? Well, there isn't one.
In my view, what did you expect? Because Apple has been doing this over and over and over again. And it seems like we've been used to it. The same people who complain about iPhones being so repetitive are the same people buying the phones again. But why do people still buy the phones? Has Apple done juju? Is it 666? Is Apple part of the Illuminati? Who knows? The simple answer is iPhones are just better. And it has maintained a good name for that. People might argue with me, the Android users, that there are other phones that are simply better than the iPhone. Arguably, they are right. However, these phones have been made for the larger markets. For instance, Samsung has the S series, the Z series, the Note series, A series, M series, and J series, which discontinued after 2019. All these phones on your lineup, S, Z, A, M, and Note series, all carrying the brand name Samsung. That is a heavy burden for one brand to keep on. So the bad performance of the A series would affect the good name of the whole Samsung lineup. And on the other hand, Apple just releases about 4 phones a year, and they're able to optimize and focus on those 4 phones, while Samsung releases all these phones in a single year. There are about 16 phones or 15 phones that come out a year, all carrying the name Samsung. Some of these phones have not been given the best quality chips or haven't been optimized to its maximum capacity. So if these phones mess up, it goes against the whole Samsung name, and most people switch from Android to iPhone. Why? Because their lower end Samsung phones do not give them the best quality. The big issue now is that people are complaining that iPhone keeps producing the same phones and just putting a different number behind it, saying the iPhone 14, the iPhone 15. You could say they look the same with some minor changes like the Type-C charging port and the mute switch. But on the other hand, the starting price for the iPhone 15 is as the same as the iPhone 14 last year. So now it's a win-win situation. So for instance, if you're saving up to buy the iPhone 14, you can now buy the iPhone 15 because you have the same amount of money and it's at the same price. And basically, the iPhone 15 is not targeting users of iPhone 14. It's targeting users who are using iPhone 10, 11, 12, older iPhones where you just jump onto the newer iPhones. So don't be so compelled to come onto the new iPhones every single year. It's not for you. Currently, phones have gotten to a stage where most of their changes are not hardware based, but mostly focused on software, because it's the same thing now. A flat screen, giving you the full screen, a small selfie camera, and the camera at the back. That is it. What more do you expect them to change? A stronger battery, a faster chip, that is what people want now. And Apple keeps delivering that, so it will still make its sales. Apple also needs to maintain its iconic brand by keeping its cameras at the same position. So when you're from afar, you can notice that this is an iPhone and not confuse it with any other phone. Other Android brands have made that mistake of changing their style every year, and you don't get to know if it's a Samsung, a Huawei, Google Pixel, or other ones. Some have maintained their iconic look, some too keep changing it every year, which confuses the consumer's brain. And with branding, Apple keeps doing it well. And as you know, consistency is key, and Apple keeps its consistent design. Smart.
Apple's new iPhone will not use the company's own brand Lightning charging port. Instead, the iPhone 15, which was unveiled today, will charge using the universally accepted USB-C cable.
And about the Type-C port, it's because of the EU. So in order to reduce electric waste, the European Union passed a law mandating that devices with wired charging, including the iPhone, must have a USB-C port in order to be sold in the region. So basically, your laptop, your iPad or tablet, your headphones, your phones, AirPods can all be charged with one universal cable, which is way better than multiple devices having their respective chargers in 2023. So Apple had to make the decision to make their phones wireless or give up and switch to Type-C. I wonder if the African Union can pull such a stunt to Apple. So that is my view on the iPhone 15. Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Do you have anything to contribute? If yes, then put it down in the comment section below. So thank you for watching this video. If you really enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and swipe.